How is it going, guys? Piyush here. Today I want to share with you all my absolute favorite places and things to do in summer in Whistler, Canada. Whistler is an outdoor adventure paradise and is a town north of Vancouver in British Columbia. It is home to Whistler Blackcomb, one of the largest ski resorts in North America. The peak-to-peak 360 gondola ride with stunning views of Whistler and Blackcomb mountains, hiking trails, mountain biking, exploring pristine lakes, river and waterfall are some of my favorites from our recent trip. There is so much to do here. The town is super accessible. It is a great place for everybody to visit. Before we dive in, I just wanna ask if you could please like this video and subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of other videos on my travel adventure within United States and around the world. So please like and subscribe, it really helps the channel so that I can keep making these videos. But without further ado, let's jump right into my top things to do in Whistler, Canada. At number 1 is the peak-to-peak gondola ride. This is an absolute must-do in Whistler and worth every penny. It's an otherworldly sightseeing experience to view the beauty of the area. It costs around 85 Canadian dollars and you can spend most of your day with the activities offered at the peak. We started from Whistler Village and took a gondola to the peak of Whistler Mountain. It was a beautiful sightseeing experience through the tall green trees. As we gained elevation, we saw snow on the mountain and could see mesmerizing view of the village. Once we reached the first point, we explored the area around a bit. And took a short hike to the base station to the chairlift which took us to the peak of the mountain. Ooh. We are on top of the Whistler Mountains and are now gonna take the peak chair. The chairlift and the activities that followed after reaching the peak were highlight of my Whistler trip. At the top, I did a cliff walk over the Cloudraker Sky Bridge, which is a suspension bridge, and walked over Riven's Eye, which is another point of interest. Both these points offered bird's eye view of the area around. Then I hiked back with mesmerizing views of the snow-capped mountains on both sides. Once we were back at the first point where the gondola had initially dropped us, we had lunch at the Roundhouse restaurant with amazing views of the mountains. As they say, food does taste better when eyes get to see such amazing views. Then we boarded the peak-to-peak gondola from Whistler side, which would take us to Blackcomb Mountain. This is a 4.4 kilometer ride and is truly an engineering marvel. After 4.4 km of what can only be called an out-of-the-world experience, we reached the Blackcomb Peak. We explored the area around and let the amazing view of the mountains and the village at the base sink in. At number 2 in the top things to do in Whistler in summer is mountain biking. Whistler is home to amazing mountain bike park, and mountain biking is an extremely popular adventure activity here. Since this was my first time mountain biking, I signed up for a 3-hour lesson. It cost me around 230 Canadian dollars and included bike rental and gear and lesson from experienced bikers. This was a memorable lesson and something that I will remember very, very fondly.
Gonna be standing up all day. It's very tiring standing up like this. Let's sit here in the middle.
There are plenty of downhill bike lanes suiting bikers of different experience levels. This is truly a must-do adventure in Whistler. Since I had a lot of biking experience in terms of commuting and casual biking back home, I thought maybe I don't need a lesson and can do mountain biking on my own. After all, how hard can biking be? But I am glad that I took the lesson, as the easiest biking route is quite challenging for novice riders, and there are some ground rules to follow that will make the experience a lot better. Plus the lessons are quite reasonable and you would end up spending about the same amount if you rent the bike and buy the chairlift pass on your own. Next on my list is the beautiful Whistler Village. This is a pedestrian-only paved area with beautifully decorated shops, restaurants and eateries. We could feel a utopia-like vibe here, and one can spend practically entire day hanging out here. We stayed in the Lagoons apartment during our stay, which is very close to the village center. I would suggest trying out the Cow's ice cream. They have a lot of flavors to choose from. The town is truly bustling and you can feel a relaxed vibe you would expect in a mountain town. The 2010 Winter Olympics were held here, and there is an Olympic arena from the Winter Games that is still preserved. Another great option to try out is Purebred Cafe near the Olympic Arena. Number 4 on my list are the Nita and Alpha lakes in the Alpha Lake Park. These are extremely serene lakes and are situated in a beautiful setting. There is a Nita Lake Lodge on the shore of this lake that is quite famous with the tourists. There are piers on these lakes and you can swim in these lakes. There are beautiful hiking and biking trails in the Alpha Lake Park that you can explore. Number 5 on my list is the Lost Lake. I am walking on the Lost Lake trail. I cannot park my car. Place is only for drop off. Let me tell you guys, this place is magical. There are places that are beautiful, and then there are places that are so beautiful that they move you. So This is a place like that, extremely green. I have enjoyed this walk so very much. Last on my list for this video is the Brandywine Falls, which are absolutely beautiful and located in a spectacular setting. There is a short hike from where you park your car to the vista point from where you can see the falls. You cross a bridge and a train track while hiking this trail. That was all for this video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do let me know in the comments section your favorite place in Whistler. Thanks for watching again. Take care and I'll see you soon from some other place in the world.